It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
All right, I feel like we've said this multiple times, but congratulations to Nick Cannon. He has welcomed his 9th child.
Another one?
By the way, that wasn't even live, Angela. That was a recorded. Angela recorded that months ago. She said, well, congratulations to Nick Cannon on another child.
Say it all the time.
That's
Lanisha
recorded.
Cole, congratulations to him and Lanisha Cole. He posted introducing Onyx Ice Cole Cannon. Once again, today I'm in awe of the divine feminine God has given me and Miss Lanisha Cole the privilege of hosting an angel here on earth. I vow to protect, provide, guide, and love this child to the best of my abilities.
How many babies he had this year? 3?
I don't know.
At some point, I'm not
But he
giving...
does have 2 more on the way.
2
that we
more?
know of, yes.
Yeah. At some point, I'm not giving Nick Cannon no more congratulations. At some point, I'm not... No more gifts, and not that I've ever sent one. But at some point, you can't keep giving the man gifts for baby showers.
No, he can't.
You can't keep
showers
having
no more.
baby showers.
But that's not fair to the mother because some of the mothers it's their first child. But you can't go to another.
Oh no, for the mothers, that's this first child, you do your thing. But for Nick, no, Nick, you've done this before. Okay.
You can't have another baby shower.
We cool.
No, you can't.
Well, he has 2 more children on the way this year with Abby De La Rosa and Brittany Bell.
There's no way he remembers all the birthdays. No way.
Now, Abby De La
Every day
Rosa,
is a
in the
birthday.
meantime, was on an
What are you
episode
talking about?
of Lovers and Friends podcast, and here's what she had to say about her relationship.
Naturally, yes, I could understand everybody's distaste in the way that I have chosen to live my life. Technically speaking, we all know about each other. It's just, how much do you want to know? How much are you choosing to know? And I trust the connection that I have with Nick.
So is Nick your primary partner?
Nick is my primary partner, yes. During this pregnancy, I'm monogamous by choice. But if a connection comes, and it doesn't necessarily have to be sex, and I think that's what everybody always thinks is, oh my God, you guys are having one big orgy. And it's like, actually, no, it's actually quite the opposite.
Wait, I'm confused. She's the primary partner, but he got 2 other babies on the way?
Well, no, he's her primary partner.
Yes, her primary partner. I'm not mad. Listen, I'm not mad at it. It's all her choice. I mean, everybody does what works for them in relationships. If that works for them, who are we to,
I love Nick. Shout out
judge.
to Nick, but how much you think he pays per month?
Well,
That
he's
ain't our
buying
business.
houses and he's taking care of everybody.
That
I
ain't
don't
our
ever hear
business.
anybody
Just curious.
complain
No,
about
nobody ever
finances.
complains.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
not at all. I'm just curious.
I mean, yes, it's cool to be curious, but I mean, that's actually none of our business. And people be complaining about the situation like they the one that got to foot those bills.
Nope, I ain't got to fit no bill. I'm just curious.
That's on Mr. Nick Cannon.
I think the main thing is time and just making sure that you're there for all of those important
Well, that's
things.
impossible.
So that's, I think, the main concern.
Yeah, that's going to be virtually impossible. But when you have that many kids, you just text happy birthday every day, and on most days, you're right.
Just put them all in the group chat.
That's it. Most days, you're right. Happy birthday,
Somebody
kid.
gonna get it.
On most days, you're right.
All right, now R.Kelly has been convicted of multiple child pornography charges. This was in Chicago. He was convicted on 3 of 4 counts of production of child pornography and 3 of 5 counts of enticement of a minor to engage in criminal sexual activity. He was acquitted on 1 count each of conspiracy to obstruct justice and conspiracy to receive child pornography, as well as 2 counts of receiving child pornography. So
if you was R.Kelly, would you go to court anymore? You got 90 years, right? 100 years, something like that?
he has 30 years.
If I was R.Kelly, I'd have left the country 20 years ago.
All right. Well, his attorney said that he has a sense of relief that this case is now behind him, and he feels that prosecutors had overblown their case against him, and she is considering, by the way, his attorney filing an appeal. So,
Why?
Yeah, but he got...
You got 30 years in, what?
New York.
New York?
This is in Chicago.
We got some
Now,
time in
his
Chicago.
co-defendants, Darrell McDavid and Milton Brown, were acquitted of all charges that they faced. They were charged with conspiracy to receive child pornography, receiving child pornography, and conspiracy to obstruct justice. And so they pleaded not guilty, and they were acquitted. All right, so we'll keep you updated on all of these. But we did tell you guys this earlier. One of the witnesses in the trial, 37-year-old woman under Jane Doe, said she started engaging in sex acts with him when she was 14 and had sexual intercourse with him when she was 15 and had sex hundreds of times before she turned 18. All right, Wendy Williams is back in rehab for substance abuse issues. She has checked herself back in, according to Page 6. The source says that things have gotten worse. She went from wine to straight up vodka. They don't know where she's receiving treatment, but they said she did previously seek help from centers in Florida and Long Island City, New York. They said her health and addiction issues worsened after her talk show's production company refused to get her help, allegedly. The source says they turned their backs on her. They had too much control over someone so vulnerable.
I mean, that's good because you see these pictures of Wendy and you can clearly see that things aren't right. Like, you can clearly see that, things are fading fast. And I'm like, well, at what point is somebody going to intervene? At what point is somebody going to say, hey, Wendy, you need to check yourself into, some type of facility? You just going to sit there and basically watch her die?
Well, but this isn't her first time checking in.
I know, but I'm just talking about over the past.
Because I don't know how long they're able to keep you. Like, if you check yourself in?
I don't know.
I'm just talking
mandatory.
In recent months, like you've seen it, and it's been very, very, very bad. Like I remember, I kept saying, why they keep putting the cameras in her face when you can clearly see something is wrong? Why are people, having phone conversations with her, recording them, putting them out? Like, why? You clearly can hear and see something is wrong. Why keep exploiting that?
Would you reach out to her?
What do you mean?
I said, would you reach out to her? Because you worked with her for a long time.
I mean, that part of my life is over, but I do send her healing energy. But
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
Okay. Yeah, we absolutely positively send her healing energy.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that she checked herself in the wellness center. I don't know whether she did that herself or somebody close to her did it for her, but that's good because I don't understand sitting around and just watching, waiting for the worst to happen to somebody when you can clearly see the worst is happening to that person.
And maybe that's why, the whole situation with the bank and decided to hold the money because maybe they've seen something we didn't.
Now, see, I don't know nothing about that.
I'm just asking. I don't know. I mean,
you love to conflate two issues. Yes, you do. Why?
That's me.
You love to put two cheeks together. Always.
Put two cheeks
I'm
together.
focusing on one cheek, and here you go with the other one.
Because something always got to go in the middle.
All right, guys.
That's true. That is true.
All right. We got front page news next. What we talking about?
All right.
The truth is always in the middle.
See?
All right. Well, let's talk about a different type of train. Railroad strike was averted.
What?
This is breaking news.
Wow. I hate y'all. All right. We'll get to it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.